Finally, with a record delay and just weeks to go before the King's Coronation, Meghan has rudely declined. But what is the real reason? Hello Crown Crunchers, yes, the results are in and we have confirmation that only half of Britain's most hated couple will be attending the King's Coronation. There are multiple theories as to why exactly Meghan has declined the offer of a lifetime. To reiterate, this is an event that will be remembered long after any of us. It is a historical occasion, so someone who is allegedly a narcissist, lover of attention, must have a pretty big reason not to go. Not only is she choosing to decline to attend the coronation of a king, but remember, Charles was also the man who she chose to walk her down the aisle on her wedding day. The official reason she has given is that it's Prince Archie's 4th birthday. However, for Archie's 3rd birthday, Prince Harry had no problem playing a polo match. And for Lilibet's 1st birthday, the couple had no issue attending the Queen's Platinum Jubilee service. Although after Boogate on the steps of the cathedral, in truth they did melt away from the limelight, throwing a low-key birthday party for Lilibet at their cottage, which no important royals attended. To the point, it is clearly not for a kid's birthday party that Meghan the narcissist is missing the huge event. Is she scared to return to Britain now that she is notoriously disliked? Since the announcement of her absence was made, in true British fashion, a very appropriate t-shirt has hit the shelves with the candid phrase, "Thank goodness Meghan is not coming." Is it something to do with the trouble in paradise rumours that Meghan and Harry's solid relationship has hit hard times? The whispers of arguments in the Montecito mansion have now been validated by enough legitimate sources to accept them as the truth. Or is it that she does not have the courage to face the very people she has been publicly slandering for the last few years? After relentlessly attacking Camilla, Catherine, Princess of Wales, and Prince William, could she bear to look them in the eyes? Would she have the humility to curtsy in front of Catherine? For some reason, I don't believe Meghan has a problem with coming face to face with her enemies, but curtsying for them, that would be unbearable for her.
Medieval times, dinner and tournament.
Well, we have the skinny and it's juicy. It has been alleged that Meghan's recruited PR team have advised her to give this one a miss. It's a strategic move to attempt to rebuild her brand. So why would they have advised her to do so? Well, they know that her every move will be scrutinized. From the body language experts to the lip readers, millions of eyes would have been waiting for her to slip up. It would have been a perfect opportunity to dissect her behavior in a very high-pressure situation. As we know, one can be fake for a couple of hours, but fatigue will eventually reveal your true colours, and the King's coronation will be somewhat lengthy. But not only that, going to the coronation is the epitome of showing support for the monarchy, and if she were to do so, she would be blasted as a hypocrite from all angles. Everything she has said in every interview she has given about how terrible the firm have treated her would be tossed aside as petty gossip, and nothing she could say in the future would be taken as gospel. But the problem is she has already somewhat positioned herself as a hypocritical liar due to her constantly contradicting statements, from claiming her children were refused prince and princess titles due to their colour, which they have now been given, to claiming racism in the monarchy.
There are several conversations.
There's a conversation about how dark your baby is going to be?
Potentially, and what that would mean or look like.
Then desperately backtracking on that in a later statement.
In the Oprah interview, you accuse members of your family of racism. You don't even...
No, we didn't.
Well,
The British press said that.
Right.
Did Meghan ever mention that they're racist?
Has the damage already been done? Is it irreversible? One big problem with her refusal to attend is that in Britain, not showing face to an event like this can be construed as an insult. Putting out a public statement excusing herself but showing support for the king would have been an excellent move. Moreover, may have won back some respect. But she has made no such effort. She has shown zero diplomacy in her refusal to attend. One thing thing we can all be satisfied with is the fact that Meghan will be devastated to miss out on the photo opportunity of the century. Devastated that the history books will have no record of her at this event, and devastated that the attention is on someone else. For a narcissist, this is the worst punishment. So you can rest assured that she will attempt to make headlines on or around the coronation, to dig the knife into the heart of the royal family once more. Let's get to the comments. Lorna says that the narrative hasn't changed. The narrative has always been that she can't take any criticism. It is neither misogynistic nor racist. This is her fundamental personality. The nail is hit on the head there, Lorna. She cannot take criticism. Her ego is the size of Antarctica. Even the mere thought of curtsying to the Queen horrifies her. She is second to nobody, and you are absolutely right. Taking criticism for her is like a death sentence. She cannot stay silent for long. Rest assured, we have got something very spicy coming our way from her. Alan says, when he arrives in the UK, has-been the half-wit prince should be greeted by banners proclaiming, "We want privacy," and crowds chanting the same thing. Well, I imagine he will sneak into the coronation, slip into the back row, and sneak out. It is a question of showing face, but I highly doubt, without Meghan by his side, he will brave the paparazzi. And on top of that, the impression we get is any paparazzi pictures that we see have been strategically taken and organized by Meghan and Harry. Any impromptu photos that have been taken or impromptu media moments that have happened recently have been a disaster for the Markles. Connie says the reason people criticize her if she goes and if she doesn't go is because there is always a manipulative agenda behind anything she does. And this is what we are all beginning to realize. You cannot keep manipulating every single situation and get away with it. We're starting to see her true colours. We're starting to see the lies for what they are and the hypocrisy. It's just going to take a little while longer until everyone clocks on. Doc Baraza says, cannot stand people that cannot truly see through her. Just wait and have the popcorn ready. This is about to get so much better. This is absolutely what I think. She cannot sit quiet whilst the coronation is going on. She is cooking up something major to steal the limelight from King Charles. And what will be hilarious is if she does try to make some sort of publicity move. Of course, the easy thing to do would be Archie's birthday, to make a big fuss of Archie's birthday and try and steal a bit of the limelight from Charles through posting pictures of the birthday party. But I don't think that's spicy enough. I personally think it's going to be something much darker, much bigger. So hang on to your seats, something is coming. And Fran says, it is the kindest thing that Meghan has ever done. I love that name for her. Meghan is absolutely sums her up perfectly. She is all about Meghan. Everything is about Meghan. Poor Harry is like a little sidekick in my eyes. He's getting thrown around to make her narrative work. But she really is focused on her. And if you've ever read Tom Bower's book, you will see even when she went to Africa, it was all about her. There was a moment in which she took multiple outfits for a photo shoot and kept on taking pictures with the African children. But it wasn't about the African children. It was about her. There was nothing humanitarian about that trip. It was the Meghan fashion show with a little water feature of a well for the people of the village. That was secondary to Meghan and her issues and her fashion show. Hit the like button if you are glad that Meghan is not attending the coronation, and subscribe to help the Crown family grow. See you down in the comments.